about it, baby. Staying up late just to pass the time, and your pants don't like it when you out getting high, but I'm all about it, baby. I'm all about it, baby.
Hey, what's up, world? It's your girl Brittany, and today I have somebody very special with me, a young man that I met on J-Date, Hoodie Allen. What is going on?
Hi. This is our third date on J-Date, and it's going so well.
Yes. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I'm so glad. I'm glad to see you. A lot has gone on.
Did you say glad to see you alive?
No, I said a lot has gone on since the last time I saw you.
Yeah, well, I got the new album just came out.
The new album came out.
And now I'm on tour.
And you're on tour, and you're making girls scream and cry at the same damn time.
There have been a few criers.
A few criers. He's on his humble brag.
Oh.
But the new album, how excited are you? It
I'm
peaked
so glad,
at what? It was #2 on iTunes, right?
Yeah.
And
damn,
top
Florida
10
Georgia line.
Florida.
Come on.
God damn it.
It was #1 hip hop, but yeah.
Yeah, and also you were in top 10 for Billboard.
Yeah, yeah, we were.
Okay, so talk to me about it. How do you feel? It's been a journey for you.
Yeah.
People keep talking.
Mm-hmm. It's been really well received, which is like the best part about it, right? Because you make something for like 2 years, and you're like, well, it all comes down to that moment when people start hearing it and deciding what they think about it. So all is good on that front.
Mm-hmm. And they like it.
They like it.
It's great because the worst thing is when you've been working on something for a long time and people are like.
Yeah, no. Luckily, it's everything has been really well received. I think it fits really well into like the fans who already existed, like whatever their other favorite project up to that point had been. And I think there are a lot of new people discovering the music also, especially with the single. So it's exciting.
So when you're recording your album, do you get like a feeling like this shit is gonna be like so good, or do you get a feeling like, okay, let me go back to the drawing board and add a few more songs? Do you have that moment when you're in the studio, or is it all kind of very clear and very focused for you?
It is more focused. I mean, with this one, like, I mean, the downside has probably been like, oh man, this is fire, and then like revisited it like a week later and been like, I don't like that anymore. Okay. So like that happens sometimes. That happens, but like for the most part, there were a lot of songs where I was like, this is obviously gonna make it. It fits the idea that I'm going for. It fits the puzzle. And then once you really get towards like the end of it, is when you're like, what am I missing? Like, am I missing something? And if so, what am I missing? And you try to tie those pieces together. And that process is sometimes like what takes the longest. Okay,
so since the album has been released, when was the last time you listened to it? Like, do you
I think the first week that it came out.
Okay.
I mean, we play it every night in some sense, but straight listening to the album, I don't think it came out October 14th. I don't think I've listened to it I definitely didn't listen to it in the month of November.
Okay.
It's just because I listened to it so much.
Well, you live it.
Before it came out.
Yeah.
Before it came out, like while it was like, I was the only one who had it, nonstop.
Right. So now it's released, you're like, I don't need to revisit that.
Well, like, I don't know, it's kind of be self-absorbed to just be listening to my own
music.
I mean, because like, we like, you know, with the live show, like we reinvented. So like what I'm listening to every night is like our live take on these songs. So it's sometimes fun to revisit it. It's a little bit too new to like be just like kicking back to it.
Yeah.
But soon, maybe next year.
Okay. Ed Sheeran, you collaborated with him recently.
Yeah.
Ed Sheeran is so cool.
He's so good.
How did you guys link up?
That's just the homie. I met him at Irving Plaza in New York a couple years back.
All right. Did you guys like rap together?
When I met him in Irving Plaza?
Yeah, like behind the scenes. He's a huge hip hop fan.
He's a huge hip hop fan. We talked about UK grime.
Okay.
Like he played me some stuff of like his favorite like UK rappers. 'Cause I only knew like some of them. He's like, oh, you gotta listen to this. You gotta listen to this. And then we talked about like Soup.
Okay.
Those are the two things we talked about.
And you recently performed on Conan.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Yeah, you turned up.
I haven't watched it. My mom watched it.
Yeah. Oh, well, you lived it.
Yeah, I figured like there's no reason to watch it.
Yeah, okay. You lived it though, and it was really good. You super turned up. You're on your rock star shit. Like, the vibes were good.
That's awesome. Thank you for saying that.
That was your debut, right?
That was
your
the first
TV
time
debut?
playing, like late night television, like national TV. Yeah.
How did that feel?
It's cool. I really like how like it's cool like being on set and seeing like, oh, this is how like this show gets made every day, and here's all the people behind the scenes, and here's Hilary Swank. She's on the show tonight, and you're like,
Hilary's
you're like, I
hot.
gotta get that selfie. She looks good.
Did you get that selfie?
I got that selfie.
Okay. Okay, how did you approach her?
Actually, my guitarist did.
No. Hoodie, you're supposed to do it.
No, I know, but he was like, yo, I need a picture with Swizzank, so that's how he talks.
Swizzank?
Yeah.
Hillary Swizzank?
Yeah, he was like, I need a picture with Hilary Swank. I was like, all right, I'm gonna go over there, I'll take the picture for you.
Okay.
So that's what we did, and then it was like, oh, you should take one. So I went out there to facilitate for him, but also like, you know.
Okay, so you've been on tour. What's been the best city you've hit so far?
That's a controversial question. No, let me think. I think my favorite show so far, I have a couple, but Santa Ana in California was really, really great.
Okay.
Denver was great. Chicago was awesome. Indianapolis was awesome. If I didn't mention your city, it sucked. No, every show has been good.
Yeah.
Minus like maybe one, but I'm not gonna say which one.
What's the longest wait that any of your fans have waited outside for you?
Probably like 50 hours on this tour.
That's
Probably like 2 days before it camped out.
really
That's very long. I don't say that like casually. Like that's a very long time.
very long time. 50 hours.
Yeah, like 2 days.
That's intense.
Shouts. To
And
the
then
people,
they
yeah.
get up front, of course.
They're first. They're up front. I cook them dinner. No,
You should.
I should though. I really should.
You should bring them backstage.
Sometimes when people, it's funny. But sometimes when people be like, "We've been out here for days. We're so cold. Where are you?" And I'm like, "I'm inside, being warm, getting ready to perform for y'all."
Yeah.
You stay there. I'll stay here. No, but no, it's cool because like we see like when the kids in Indianapolis, they were like hashtag Camp Hoodie, and they literally had like tents built out and like s'mores and like
Aww.
they did the whole thing, like not video games, but like board games.
That's cool.
So like they turn into like an event. I guess like, you know, it's like you want to do this thing with like you and your friends, and like you just will always remember that
Have
experience.
fun. Yeah.
Hey, what's up? This is Hoodie Allen. You're watching GlobalGrind.com.
Stay away.
No, my hot box is amazing now.
Okay.
It's really,
But it drives people
slippery.
crazy.
It's great.
Yeah, that's kind of my homage to her. I know people call it my Rick Ross girl, but it's really Little Kim.
Okay. Was she